We are very happy to share this important information with you. It will help you understand what's happening with the planet's transition and the event known as the 3 Days of Darkness. This message contains essential insights meant to clear up any confusion and reduce the fear that surrounds this topic. There have been many misunderstandings that cause panic and create heavy negative energies. We want to set the record straight, so you can face this period with awareness, not fear. Let's explain what these days will be like and why they are necessary. Instead of being scared, we hope you'll be awakened and gain a clearer understanding of this time, which will forever change life on Earth. Many of you have been curious about this subject. It actually dates back 156 million years ago, not 320,000 years ago, as some might think. Back then, a new species, the human species, was being developed. The original humans lived on Earth for a long time. The planet has always had portals connecting it to different parts of the universe, such as Sirius, Arcturus, Andromeda, Pleiades, Orion, and more. These portals made it easy for different civilizations to visit Earth. In ancient times, this planet was called Agatha until the civilizations of Lemuria and Atlantis fell. After that, it was renamed Gaia by later societies, and today we call it Earth. However, we still refer to it as Agatha because of its unique location and accessibility for other civilizations across the universe. Agatha was chosen as the place to create a new species, one that could travel freely between different dimensions through interdimensional portals. In other words, the human body was designed like a vehicle capable of using these portals without needing any other equipment. Among the various geneticists and scientists involved in developing this perfect species, there were also the Draconians. They wanted to limit the species' connection to the central sunlight, which was already far away. Their goal was to see how humans would behave if they were distant from the source of light and energy. They wanted to know what would happen if humans traveled far away from the central sun and became disconnected. At first, this idea seemed reasonable. They thought that creating extra protection would be good, since they didn't know what awaited the species in the vast universe. However, this protection also meant that entering and leaving the planet would become very difficult. We knew that if we all got trapped inside this orb, it would be a disaster that couldn't be undone. We tried to change things through the council, but the Dracos realized they had gained more power over this area. They demanded everyone follow their ideas because they thought they deserved a leading role on the council due to their stronger military force and advanced technology, which they had developed with our help. I made it clear that I would never agree to such a thing, as it could lead to events similar to the fall of Atlantis and Lemuria, which happened millions of years later. Those who were under protective shields decided to leave before it was too late, but some stayed behind. This included 12 beings who sacrificed themselves to keep alive in the hearts of all humans. They embodied unconditional love from the source, ensuring that even if the connection to the cosmos was completely lost, the flame of love would still burn within. These 12 consciousnesses became the origin of the 12 crystal skulls. Around 66 million years ago, the Archons reversed Agatha's magnetic poles, knowing that spinning counterclockwise would make the planet denser, while clockwise movement is more subtle. Agatha is now rotating in the opposite direction from the natural flow of the cosmos, while everything else in the universe, like seashells and plants, spirals clockwise. To keep this reversed state, the moon was positioned to always show the same side, ensuring their changes would stay in place. This shift even caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. Agatha had other restarts, one of which led to the Great Flood, deliberately caused by a non-light species aiming to control the planet and trigger disasters, like when the moon struck the ocean. This impact caused the sea to rise, covering the entire planet. Signs of this event can still be seen on top of hills in Portugal, Africa, and other places that were once part of the Indigo Ocean. The collision also formed the Himalayas, the planet's highest mountain range, between the southern plains and the Tibetan Plateau. At the bottom of the ocean, there are biological sediments made from the shells of tiny planktonic creatures, forming a type of rock made from these fragments. When the moon hit, these shells were pushed to the mountain tops, creating yellowish calcium-rich rocks. The reversal of Earth's magnetic poles back to their original position started in 2009. In 2013, a massive meteor was heading toward Earth, threatening a global disaster. The galactic fleet managed to break it apart, and only a small piece hit Earth and Russia, causing some injuries but no deaths. Thanks to the fleet's efforts, Earth is slowly returning to its natural alignment without a major catastrophe or human extinction. If Earth's poles were suddenly reversed, it could cause massive destruction, like major earthquakes and tidal waves. Since 2009, two huge spaceships have been approaching Earth. They are called Hygas, the ship of Archangel Michael, and the Athena ship from the Arurians. These ships are not just physical, they are made of consciousness, and even contain other conscious beings within them. Humans, in their original form, could use 100% of their brain capacity and change their shape at will. Beings like Archangel Michael can create a ship using their consciousness, so Hygas is essentially a part of his consciousness. Earth has gravitational forces similar to the Moon, and the Archons placed it in a counterclockwise rotation. For Earth to go back to its original rotation, other gravitational forces need to be involved. The ships are affecting Earth's rotation, and as they come closer, Earth will gradually slow down and eventually stop spinning. When this happens, the ships will move away, allowing Earth to slowly start rotating clockwise again, restoring its original motion. Each spaceship is positioned at one of Earth's magnetic poles, working to slow down the planet's rotation until it completely stops. In the final stages, one of the ships will move in front of the Sun and then slowly move away to let Earth start spinning clockwise. This process will take about 3 days, causing 3 days of darkness. During this time, the ship will stay between the Sun and Earth, then return. There will be no barrier between the living and the dead, and all dimensions will be visible. You will briefly transition to the 4th dimension, and when Earth returns to its original axis, it will enter the 5th dimension. The dense 3rd dimension will cease to exist, as it was created by the altered rotation of Earth. After the 3 days of darkness, you will connect with beings from the 5th dimension, and Earth will align with the central Sun. Now is the time to practice meditation, stay in peace, and spread unconditional love. This will help you transition smoothly without fear. Trust that everything will be okay, and this change is needed to restore the original plan. For the next 3 days, don't open the doors of your house. Keep all windows and doors shut, and make sure no one in your family goes outside. During this time, there is a chance that people might experience sudden paralysis. Take steps to keep everyone comfortable at home. There could be incidents like planes crashing or accidents due to this sudden paralysis. If it happens, you'll know what's going on. Your cosmic family, spiritual guides, and mentors will be closer to you, helping during this dimensional shift. Even pets might experience paralysis, but they will naturally adjust since they are always connected to higher energy. People who are still stuck in feelings like hate, fear, or pain, those vibrating at a low frequency, may not be able to go through this transition in their physical bodies. Their bodies will fade away along with the old dimension, and their souls will move to other places that match their energy levels. Time and space don't matter for the spirit. When we dream, it feels like we're somewhere else without needing to travel. For those who can't make the shift, they will wake up in a different place to continue their spiritual growth. When you feel the paralysis, don't let doubts creep in. Keep your faith strong and stay positive during this transition. Trust in the divine plan and don't lower your energy. Everything from the 3rd dimension will disappear. Only souls that vibrate at the higher, 5th dimensional frequency will remain. Those who make the transition will have a choice to stay with their original family or move on to a different path of growth. If it's hard to stay focused, repeat this mantra: I am light. I am free. I am one with the source. This will help keep away any negative feelings. Stay safe, stay positive, and everything will be okay.